Alright, happy Thursday guys. So tomorrow we got that class at 11:45, so let's get into that class. Let's sign up ahead of time. Let's get on that routine. Even if you've fallen off a little bit off your routine, let's try and get that back up again, whether it be 2 classes, 3 classes a week. Try to make it a routine each week to get a workout in so we can get into that good routine as we move on to that next phase. So make sure you guys sign up for that. Again, the link is below the WOD posting. You're going to be using the same link for every class there. Just make sure though you're signing up for the class ahead of time. Okay, so make sure you're in that routine. I'm going to pass it over to Eddie for the workout of the day.
The workout of the day, it's a chipper style workout. As Yash said, just get in that habit, just get in that routine. If you're falling off, it's fine. Start today with a lovely, colorful chipper style workout, okay? For time, you are doing 60 weighted sit-ups at the start and at the end. Colors even match. From there, then you're going box jump over, okay? As your second movement and second last movement. For 30, your third movement, wall balls for 30, okay? After the wall balls, everything goes to 60. Or I should say everything. The next movement goes to 60, okay? 60 deadlifts because you're just doing it once, okay? When you're done the deadlifts, you do another 30 wall balls. Now you've accumulated 60 wall balls. Then 30 more box jump overs, finishing off with 60 sit-ups. That's where a lot of time is being spent because of the volume, okay? The deadlifts, pick a weight that you are comfortable with. Something that you can do sets of 10 maybe even up to 15, okay? This is not like a 315 pound for the guys type workout, okay? This is more at most 225, okay? In here I would say, 135 to 185 is where a lot of you guys would be comfortable for guys, okay? Girls, it would be about 155 to 95 kind of weight to allow you to get through those 60 deadlifts, okay? Wall balls, do what you have, or use what you have at home. Box jump over, same thing. Jump over something that is available to you at home, okay? I'm gonna pass this over to Yash. Oh, one last thing, time frame. Something like this, see, can you complete it around that 20-minute mark, okay? There's a lot of variables. If you got a really light wall ball, it might be faster, okay? But around 20 minutes is the time frame. I'm gonna pass it now over to Yash for the afterburner.
Alright guys, so for the afterburner, let's cool off with the stretches. We got a low back stretch and a pancake stretch to complement that deadlift today. You're probably going to feel it in that lower back, especially from all the extending and flexing today, even with the other movements, the wall balls, box jump overs. So great stretch and also strengthening at the end to finish off the day. We'll see you guys next for the warm-up.
Alright, welcome to the warm-up here. Starting off with about 2 minutes of work that gets your heart rate going. So, option here, pick something that you have accessible to you, whether you go for a jog, 400-meter run, you jump on a machine and you do calories for 25 calories, or you do 50 jumping jacks. Start with something that's about it's about 2 minutes worth of work just to get that heart rate going before you get into the workout or warm-up. The warm-up here. Now we're doing 3 rounds. We're gonna start off with some side planks. So, going to the floor, progressions could be side plank off the elbow and off the shins. Remember, if that's what you're doing, make sure you're feeling your sides, your obliques firing up. You can then progress yourself to the next progression, which extends your legs, hips up, 15 seconds here, or if you want to progress to the next one, going onto your hands, 15 seconds. But 15 seconds on both sides. When you're done that, find an object that you can hold in front of you. Kettlebell, dumbbell. I'm gonna use a plate here for the temple front squat. For your temple front squat, don't just hold the weight, the object in front of you like a goblet squat. Think about that front rack position. So shoulders pinned back, push the elbows under the object, depending what it is. Might be not as high. Some of you might be able to go higher if you're using maybe a barbell, if you're using even the plate, you can go a little bit higher than you would for a kettlebell. Think about a tempo, so take it nice and slow going down. Imagine it's about a 4 count. When you get to the bottom, drive back up. Get nice and slow in your squat, on your descent. When you get to your bottom, rebound it back up. Going for 5 of those. Then we're going for box jumps. We use a plate here, depending what you have at home. Maybe it's a stack of some objects, maybe it's a park bench. You're gonna jump up, nice and tight. When you land it, jump back down if it's possible. If not, you can step down from your object depending how high your object is. You're gonna be doing 10 of those, repeating everything 3 rounds, so 15-second side plank on both sides, 5 tempo squats going nice and slow on the way down, fast on the way up, and then 10 box jumps on a object. Have a good warm up, hopefully gets you going. Okay, I got my weight here again, getting ready for those weighted sit-ups. You're doing 60 weighted sit-ups. How you hold it, it's up to you. Just have the weight. You don't have to go overhead, okay, whether it be over the shoulders or overhead. Find a comfortable weight, or find a comfortable position, because you are doing 60 at the beginning and at the end, okay? So, regular sit-ups, support your lumbar, possible, have weight, hold it around the chest, you're in a comfortable position, complete 60 of them. Once you're done that, then you're gonna go for your box jump over. I'm gonna just set up, I'm just gonna use a ball. Notice how my ball is small here, guys. So if you have a small object, I want you guys to emphasize your jump. So instead of being close to it, maybe take a step back and try to hop over it. Okay, almost lost the balance there. So hop over it, so you're working on that explosiveness in your jump. Okay, so again, hop over it from a distance, turn around, jump again, going for 30 of them. Once you've done 30, you're gonna grab your ball for your wall balls. If it's a light one like I got here, guys, go for height, okay? So you can go for height. That wasn't the best one, but go for height. Okay, so that way you're still working on that explosiveness, okay, of your wall ball, okay? 30 of those wall balls. Common mistake here, we tend to drop our chest, so avoid dropping your chest or avoid not squatting enough. Make sure you're going down all the way, exploding to the toss of that ball. Okay, so watch your hip position, go low enough. Don't hinge too much when you drop your chest in the wall ball. Okay? Then from there, going for your deadlifts. Mention you want to pick a weight that allows you to go 10 in a row here. So I have a 24 kilo kettlebell. I'm going to step on my band, so I'm using some bands. I can add some tension. If I have a thin band, I can add some tension by going wider, or you can double it up. Now doubling it up creates a lot of tension, and it's not going to allow you to go in that wide stance. Okay, so you got to hook your feet in, your shoes in. Notice how it is tricky. Okay, but now I'm able to go a lot more tighter with my band to make my deadlift that much more complex. Okay, it is tricky, just throwing it out there. Be safe, be comfortable with your setup of your deadlift, whether it's a single or you double it up. Okay, and just giving you guys options if you have a light kettlebell at home, how you can add some more tension. Okay, once you've completed 60, we're repeating the movement, so you're going back to the wall ball. After the wall ball, you're jumping over. Then you're for 30, then you're finishing off with 60 weighted sit-ups. Okay, the goal is to try to finish this around 20 minutes. Have fun with this workout. We'll see you next in the afterburner and tomorrow for the next workout. Hopefully you guys hit those 5 rounds. Let's cool off now with some mobility. First stretch, go for 2 minutes, and so you're just holding it in the stretch, guys. For this stretch, again, it's the low back that you're trying to emphasize. So you are gonna round your back. You're gonna start by be in the seated position. Bring your heels together. Depending on your flexibility, see if you can get your arms underneath it. But if your flexibility is a little bit tight, you can grab your toes, pull yourself slightly forward. If you start noticing that you're kind of comfortable in this position, slide your arms underneath your shins. Where now you're placing your elbows to the floor, bringing you that much lower. Notice how my back is rounded. To get into this stretch, you want to really just kind of decompress and let everything go. So breathe through it, guys, and just relax your body. Okay, so as you're in this position, you want to be relaxed to let all that tissue in your back just really slowly open it up. If you find that it's hard to breathe, back it off a little bit. Okay, now you're going to create tension. You're not going to really get a good stretch. Okay, so go as low as you're comfortable. If you have better flexibility than me, you really want to get lower and lower and lower, guys, to the floor, where you're almost even tucking your belly button in to get your QL of so the low back muscle. When you're done the 2 minutes there, then you're going to go 2 minutes in the pancake stretch. You don't need a post, but you can use a post if you have something at home, or you can grab a door jamb where you kind of reach in to one side. You want to kick out your feet as wide as you can. Play around with your position of your toes. Sometimes I'll stretch it with my toes going forward. Sometimes I'll pull my toes in. They adjust the stretch just slightly different, okay? So first I'm going to start with toes in. I'm going to grab that post. I'm going to pull myself in. This one's going to round your back a little bit as well, but your emphasis is on your groin, so your inner thighs. You're pulling yourself in. If you're not getting much of your inner thighs, maybe bring your toes back or forward, kind of play around with the position of your foot. Or last, like I mentioned, you can point your toes where when I point my toes, I'm able to get a little bit deeper of a stretch. Okay, so play around with it, emphasize your groin. You're gonna hold that for 2 minutes to cool off today, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for the next workout.